Alright, alright. We're live, pal. I'm in the ha. We's in the ha. Alright, let's see. How's the audio? Oh, looks like we're pretty good. Hey, there she is. Good, good, okay. Good, good, good. Mic audio is good. I had that weird thing happen again where, I know, Katie, you've experienced it, where my microphone suddenly has like an astronomical amount of static. And I caught it this time. For some reason, when I go to set up the live, if I'm like typing away, oh my god, how did I do that? Holy shit. How did I just do what I just did? I don't want to program scene. I literally just clicked some button. I don't know what I clicked. No. I now have two windows. Oh, Bryce, where are you? 1 second, y'all. Hopefully the audio is still alright. I don't want a second scene. Thank you. Thank you. Damn. How did I do this? Huh. There's two screen. I have two screens right now. I have no idea how I did that. And then it just put, let me, yeah, that's bizarre. I guess this would be if I had like another person playing with me. Oh, I was just talking about the mic. Yeah, sometimes. You know, I'm gonna act bizarre. Fucking moron. Studio mode. Oh, I hit studio mode. That's what I did. I clicked studio mode. Anyway, so what happens when you've heard it like that super static? For some reason, when I'm setting up, like typing away title, putting in the thumbnail, description, all that, for some reason, when I'm doing that, God forbid I do that, get up to go pee, takes a couple minutes, there's an audio bar for my microphone, and it registers when I talk, and the tiny bit of white noise, it's green, and then there's a black bar that fluctuates as well. And the way I can tell it's doing that like super static is that green and black bar will just be at a constant like 50%. And it'll just do that out of nowhere. And it happens when I'm setting up the live. And you think like, okay, no big deal. But once I've done all of that typing, in the past, I was like, okay, I have to do it all over again. Well, I figured a quick fix is literally to just unplug the microphone and plug it back in, and the computer will re-recognize it in program, and I don't have to do all of that typing over again, and the program is just so is used to the microphone, will just re-recognize it it gets rid of that static, and I'm good. It happened when I went to go pee-pee real quick out of my you-know-what, and I came back static to the nines, so if I had not caught it and hit start broadcast, you would have heard that crazy-ass static noise. I would have had to end the stream and do it all over again, but I saw it, and literally all I do is unplug the mic, give it 30 seconds like a modem, plug it back in, and after about 30 seconds it picks it back up, and then that problem is gone. But I always like to check and make sure with you guys that there's no issue. And then there's another sound bar above that. Katie, next time you're over here, I'll have to show you this program. Is the capture card sound, and that's what comes through the TV, the actual Halo Xbox gameplay. And that only moves, obviously, like right now when I move the joystick. Or, for example, now that I open Halo, how many days we got? 43 days, 1 hour, 47 minutes. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's like that. It's just like, why? But it's bizarre in that it only does it when I am in what's called managed broadcast, which is where you put in the title of the video, thumbnail, description, the stuff that involves typing, tedious, and all that. Where, like, you're like, ugh, if it happens. And the workaround I found is, instead of redoing all that, like I said, just because this mic works via USB, I can just because the worst is when I haven't noticed it and I start the stream and you're like, hey, there's hella static, babe, and it's I've heard it, it's horrible. And then I'm like trying to switch to my onboard mic, and then I'm like, F it, and have to start the stream over, and then I have to go private that stream because I don't want people to watch that BS stream that's only a couple minutes long and nonsense, and then I have to go through the YouTube Studio app to actually physically delete it. It's actually a process to delete a YouTube video. Once you've put something on YouTube, it's actually kind of hard to delete it. You can mostly just make it private. It's hard to actually delete content, believe it or not. You can private it so that none of y'all see it again, but yeah, it's a whole thing. Here's my little rant. So if you guys are ever like, God, why is this guy always asking us about his audio? I don't know. I triple check everything to a ridiculous level, and I've had enough of those to where I'm paranoid. And I'm gonna act bizarre. Quote, William Smitherson. William Smitherson. So, we got... I think... I never want to use the word easy with Halo Combat Evolved and 9 Skulls on Legendary. Oh my god, I want it. There's a little something on my screen, and it's right on, like, the face portion. And I don't want to touch it because I have a touch screen. But it's gonna... Again, it's gonna drive me nuts. Come on, get off of there, baby. Okay. Alright, anyway, 343 Guilty Spark is where we get introduced to the Flood. First half Covenant, second half Flood. And then we go into the library. The library. But 343 should be a nice open. I know the level inside and out. Skulls. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let me just simply move this up for a moment. So, Anger Skull. Enemies fire their weapons faster and more frequently. They occasionally have better weapons as well, particularly in Halo 2 Anger Skull. But they fire their plasma pistols, rifles, needlers, etc. a lot faster. Black Eye. Your shields only recharge when you melee. Bash your way to better health, or as I like to say, gotta get punchy. We have Famine Skull on. Weapons dropped by AI have half the ammo they normally would. Might want to pack an extra magazine. In Halo 2, this also includes a lot of human weapons because it includes a lot of the weapons racks. In CE, I find it seems to only affect the Covenant weapons and dropped weapons. And that's going to affect the weapons dropped by Flood here soon, which will mean the shotguns, which is a big deal. So Famine's going to matter a lot more soon. Fog Skull. Motion tracker is disabled, so my radar. Gone. Tough Luck. Enemies always go berserk, always dive out of the way, they never flee. They also throw more grenades. They also occasionally are of higher rank. Anger Skull, they also throw a few more grenades at you. So Anger Skull and Tough Luck both combine for more grenades, and together combine for something like Diet Catch Skull. Grunt Birthday Party for just a little bit of added fun, and I find it beneficial to know when you get a headshot. That's part of why you want to have medals on too, folks. It does help. Boom Skull. Explosion radius increases by 2. The first time I played with Boom Skull, I remember thinking, oh, grenades have twice the radius. It's not just grenades. It's the tank, it's the Wraith, it's the Hunters, it's your Popcorn Flood, it's anything that is explosive. And you'd be surprised, that applies to some things you wouldn't necessarily think are explosive. Everything. That can be to your massive benefit. It can be bizarre and really be to your detriment. I will try not to do that too much tonight. I cannot guarantee it. Malfunction Skull. Basically Diet Blind. Each respawn, death, respawn, check, a random element of the HUD is disabled. So your aimer could be your shield, could be your health bar, could be your ammo count, could be your grenade counter. And then, last but not least, Pinata. Meleeing enemies makes them drop nades. So, by having Black Eye on, I have to get punchy anyway. I have to melee a lot to get my shields back. So, I get a nice little treat by getting grenades, which I can then use in turn with Boom. So, it's the one skull I have that is purely to my advantage. Forming 9 skulls with a modifier of 7.03. The highest I've done. It's either the hardest or second hardest playthrough I've ever done within Halo. Outside of, I guess, Lasso, but that was a co-op play. But for solo, it's either the hardest or second hardest. 6 Skulls Halo 2 was... Halo 2 is just special, man. But this is either the hardest or second hardest playthrough. It is by magnification, it's the hardest, 7.03. But Halo 2 is just factually harder, so there's, you know, how do you measure things, right? Alright, I'm gonna give it, I think, 1 or 2 more minutes, and then we'll hit the road, Jack. Hey, Lex, what's going on? I was just talking about the skulls that we have in play and how they suck and how I'm going to use some of them to benefit me or take advantage of them. What I had to learn to do is get out of the mindset of everything is against me with skulls and learn how to take advantage. Because almost every skull, you can take advantage of something about it. The only exceptions being like blind and iron. Blind is just flat out harder. Get better at Halo. Iron, there's no benefit. You die, the level restarts. It's deathless. Or in co-op, go back to the last checkpoint. There's no benefit. There's nothing to be done. It's simply harder. Black Eye can be abused because in OG versions of the game and in certain instances you can abuse it to get overshield. So even Black Eye, but there's a lot of skulls that you think, hard, ow. Famine is another one that is just, for the most part, purely ow. But there's a lot that you can use to your advantage or abuse within how the game plays. Yeah. Yep. That is the general consensus in the Halo community. Everything you just said, Azzy. I appreciate you saying that publicly, by the way. That's like an Azzy compliment. That's like Azzy giving me a compliment. I know, every time I say Black Eye, I've got to assume that a certain amount of people think I'm saying Black Guy. The Black Guy skull. There is a few black elites in Halo 2, if you know where to look. Are they black guys? I would say, I don't know, they're pretty tough, but maybe I'm then stereotyping that all black guys are tough. And that's racist. I don't know. It's all wrongs reserved, guys. I can say what I want. I can say whatever the fuck I want. Yes, they are around a couple of the skulls. Azzy, what are you sending me? Actual picture of you when you're accused of hacking? I don't know. That's Azzy when he's accused of hacking. I saw a montage of pictures of you the other day. Would you call it a montage? Probably not a montage. Probably not a montage. There he is. Yeah, what are you gonna do, Azzy? When you can ball, you can ball. I find fuck off always works. That's what you tell him. Alright, y'all. Montage is, I kind of like that word. Katie, you know what I'm talking about. Montage sounds like it's grandiose and great. And you know what I'm talking about is... Yeah, now. Yeah, now. Coming up on a montage.
The last transmission from the captain's dropship was from this area.
Alright, time to get punchy.
When you locate Captain Keyes, radio in, and I'll come pick you up.
Yeah. It's not really a montage. It's not, but it is. It is if you have the right attitude. Okay. Move the camera. If you have the right fucking attitude, it's a montage. I'm gonna crack the window before it gets 100 degrees in here. Oh. I don't know if the flood or... Bryce made a good point. Getting punchy with the flood is probably gonna be a total biatch. It's probably gonna be a total biatch. I mean, they're just built to kill you up close. So... And meleeing them in CE just doesn't kill them very well. Versus like Halo 3, it often... I mean, depending on the form, of course. I'm just gonna have to use them for shield, shoot. Use them for shield, back away. It's gonna be like boxing. I'm gonna have to box them. Pop, 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 pop. Because if my hands aren't fugged enough from boxing, there's a reason all of these things are flat. If you ever have kids that take up boxing, warn them of the risks. Put your sock and boppers on. What I need is a sword. I need Ruby's mod, dude. I need to play the easy version of the game like you and then claim it's the harder version. Oh, Corey for 3. I am kind of in an extra good mood for a few reasons. Katie and I got to spend a full 24 hours together. That doesn't get to happen often. We got to hang out, chit chat. We watched Enemy at the Gates, part of Happy Gilmore before we both completely passed out. I was gone. She needed sleep, and I needed it probably even more than her because I had been up for like 26 hours, and I tried watching some of it, and then I think I literally fell asleep on her shoulder. It was kind of sad and yet adorable. What I prefer, really. But I'm not the type to fall asleep during movies. I mean, I'm dedicated, but yeah, watch Enemy at the Gates, and then Dos. I'll be going back to more regular work. You know, I've been door dashing and stuff like that, enough to keep some income going, but no, more back to regular work. And it'll also allow me to keep doing this. Get over 500 subscribers, and then we'll have super chats and stuff like that available, and hopefully you guys can help me keep that going. Although I certainly don't expect you guys to give me money every time you come up in here. Just be nice to have some of the features that are available once you get to 500. So, I'm take a little sweat off my back having a little bit more security financially. I know, I'm saying exactly what I know would bother you, which is what I think you're trying to do to me half the time. I'm saying exactly what I think would be the opposite of your opinion. But I haven't played it. I don't know. I mean, you've made some interesting claims before that I either come to find out or already factually know are just wrong. So, who knows? I'm gonna find out soon though. because I'll be able to get at least very solid PC a lot sooner. And then I'll play it, and I'll play it live, and we'll compare notes, won't we, my friend? Something like that. Ah, that's loud. I swear there's like a troll that comes into my room and turns these way up. I think what happens is I get really in the zone, and at some point my theme music hits, and I turn them up like 4 or 5 hours in, and then when I come back to it and like haven't been playing it all, that sounds super loud to me. Yeah, that sucks. I can't believe that didn't hit. Okay, I got the Gruntle loins. Shield, compadre. No, here. Really? Oh my god. We gotta... maybe probably a little long. Ooh, buddy. His AI is not doing AI things. Alright. You know what? Let's get ammo now. Certainly not going for a time record here. Two Betrayals is the... talking about regular CE, is the hardest level in my opinion. Closely followed by Truth and Wreck. That'll be a really fun one to see rework. I've seen part of it played in Rubies. It's already a fairly long level, so I've heard that though, that it's like a real piece of work. There's my fourth. See, I certainly have less ammo here. Famine is... No. Famine is definitely affecting my ammo, because I only have 300 in AR, and then 50 plus 12, so it's literally half. Interesting. I'm gonna have to get punchy and throwy. You know what? Let's just skip all of this nonsense. Oh, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. You know what? I'll take the score off you guys. Really? Oh my god. Why are they not blowing up? That's a croc. Okay, I got frag. I'm gonna have to just bury this perfectly. Oh my gosh, why me though? Did it blow up the Plaz that was right there, I guess? That's so stupid. Okay. My grenade count is turned off. Oh, I need shield. Yes! Perfectly played. Oh, why? Dude. Trying to save a bit of ammo. Holy Nikes. Why didn't that... Okay. I can never say the word bizarre ever again. Thanks, Will Smith. Fucking asshole. Yeah, I swear, Will Smith is just... It's like once a year he's just ruining something for a massive amount of people. He's like an inherently inconsiderate person. And yet, he's always getting screwed over by others. Like, has anybody, like, ever really thought this out? Will Smith is a complete jerk that kind of screws over other people all the time. And, ironically, he also happens to be... So he's also very privileged, etc., right? And yet, he's worked very hard his whole life, and he's been screwed over consistently, persistently, etc. And maybe that's why he acts bizarre. I don't think anyone's ever really looked at the dichotomy of the Will or the Smith. Much less the Smiths as a whole. No one's really broken this down.
Stay back! Stay back! You're not turning.
Certainly not the way I just did for you. Yo, no one's ever gonna give you gold like that. Right? You can't tell me you didn't just think about life differently. Right? You can't, you're not gonna leave this stream now and be like, I have new perspective on things. If you do, you're a liar. Nobody likes a liar. I'm not a liar. Are you a liar? You gonna leave this stream and be like, I didn't gain new perspective from what he said? Of course you're not. You're gonna leave here and be like, very insightful. I have a new way of... I have a new perception. Welcome to All Wrongs Reserved. The taste of dog biscuits. Because, well, no, you gotta remember, Katie. It's not just because he's an action star. See, that was his inner talking to you. Telling you that he doesn't like being perceived as just an action star. That was his inside telling, it was his insecurity. talking to you right there. It would be so easy to be Will Smith's therapist. Like, it would be like, dude, that guy's therapist could have a fucking associate's degree and be successful. He's easy. The taste of dog biscuits. Well, fortunately for you, you can just try one. You can just eat one. Now, what I have wondered, I'll admit this, what do dog biscuits taste like to a dog? I think that's a far better question.
You ask them real nice next time you see them, Vicente. I'm sure they'll be happy to oblige.
Like, what do they taste like to a dog?
Go, go, go!
I mean, there's no such thing as an associate's degree for a therapist. There's just
Stay close,
masters. And really, those people are gonna be like your school counselors and stuff that are either set there or they have their masters and they're working on their PhD and becoming private practice. There is no associates. So I'm essentially dissing Will Smith like a motherfucker.
Which is weird, right? I mean,
Begging strips?
look at it.
Right. Like,
Something scrambled the inside.
well, you've got to imagine that kind of tastes like bacon to them.
Scoring?
I mean,
Yeah, I don't know.
that one
Maybe
I
there was an
think is...
accident, you know, friendly fire or something?
What do we have, Sergeant?
Yeah. Yeah, they're kind of up front, right? Like, they've got to taste good.
Real pretty.
They even have, like, an appealing texture, as you pointed out. I love how people sometimes get pissed off that I play the cutscenes sometimes. Yeah, they're a good place to
Right,
jaw.
well, let's get this door open.
Or pack a
I'll
bowl
try,
in this
sir.
instance.
But it looks like these Covenant worked pretty hard to lock it down.
Just
I
do
like
it,
this
sir.
cutscene. I particularly like. I like the more horror aspects of the OG Halo games. Yeah, begging strips. I like that one. I get. Like I'm more like milk bones. Like what does that taste like to a dog? Or here's one, Katie. I got one. Greenies. They smell like grass and shit.
Got a bad feeling about this.
Why do my dogs lose their farkin' mind
What's going on, soldier?
for greenies? And when I say lose their mind, like I just said greenies, I gotta keep it down. They might fly in here.
Corporal!
But they smell like grass and shit.
Mendoza, get
So
your ass
what
back
do
up
they
to
taste like
second
to them?
spots position and find out what the hell is going on. But I don't have time for your lip, soldier. I gave you an order.
Sarge! Listen!
I know damn well if I stick that in my mouth, it's not gonna be appealing.
Coming
So
from Mendoza.
I don't... There! Get out!
Hold still! Hold still!
I know the exact treats you're talking about. You know, my rabbits didn't really care for those very much. I had one that liked them.
There are too many,
Don't
Sarge!
even think about it.
But it was just easier to give them things like fresh vegetables that they would just destroy, and they loved those. I only had one rabbit that really liked those. I know exactly what you're talking about. You know that pet store that's right by us, Milo's? I used to get them there. I know exactly what you're talking about. Milo's is expensive, but I used to get stuff for my rabbits there a lot. I don't know why I'm stupid. I should have just bought everything off Amazon, but I love giving that guy business. And he used to give me, when I worked at Joey's, I would bring him food like quite a bit. And I don't know, he was just always nice. He'd give me like 20% off. I think it's because I was dumb and didn't use Amazon and just like bought everything for him there. So he was like, dude, like, you're overpaying for all your rabbit stuff. Like, I'll just give you what would at least be. And then eventually, though, when I moved to my apartment with She Who Shall Not Be Named in Minnetonka, and I had, at one point when I had 3 rabbits, I would buy it, like, more in bulk, and I had the 2 of them. Like, Timothy Hay, that I would buy, and bedding, eventually I would start to buy that, bedding in particular. That I would buy at Fleet Farm. Because buying that at Milo's, like, you can't, no. You gotta get bedding. Ugh. Let me tell you, having rabbits, that's the big cost. Bedding. You can't just put them in wood shavings. It has to be a mixture. It has to be the right kind of wood shavings. It has to be a mixture of that and bedding. Katie, he's a goat. Goats are not carnivorous. I believe goats are goats omnivores? I think they're herbivores. Well, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'll just leave that to you guys. Fuck do I know? I need to shut up and play Halo. I can hear the back audience. Yeah, do that. Oh shit, that's right. In CE, you can get shield off of the popcorns, the infection forms. That's good to remember. Here, let me test it. Maybe not. Hold on. Is it only in the old version? Yeah, you can. You can get shield off these boys. That's good to know. You can't do that in, I think, 2 and 3. Azzy, can you remember? You're the black eye expert. You're the black guy expert, too. Although, really, that'd be me. But no, which is it 3 or 2 and 3? That the infection forms you can't get shield these off. You sure can in CE. That's so great. Honestly, that you want to melee as many of them as you can anyway. I mean, I'm not gonna go around punching all of them, but... Ooh. See, this is what they need to bring back to Halo. This type of gore. Like, this ominous type of... I will never forget not only playing this for the first time, but the first 20 times. And feeling a sense of fear here. Feeling like... Oh god, the first time I played on Heroic, when I was like 13 here, feeling utterly overwhelmed. Like beaten. Now, obviously, that's hilarious, but... The feeling, though, is still real. The difficulty is hilarious. I have everything memorized, but that feeling, when you get pinned down... Marty O'Donnell... He does get a ton of credit. He gets worlds of credit. but I'll never say he gets too much. No matter how he may be personally or otherwise. Oh boy. I should say may or may not. Oh god. No, let me. Dude, they are not letting me out. Oh. That was a weird series of events. I think I gotta go to my Magnum. Oh, so lame. That was embarrassing. It was just a bad job on my part. That death was just bad play. I love how in Combat Evolved you can throw a nade mid-reload. The game acts as if you have a third hand. Pro tip for you guys. In Combat Evolved, if you're reloading a weapon, you can still throw a grenade. Just do it. Katie, have you seen this? I don't know if you've watched enough of this playthrough, but I've been kind of trying to demonstrate it a lot more. Oh my god, how did he reach me? That's so dumb. I had a patty melt before this. It was just a half a patty melt instead of a full one. Okay. Hey, Mole Man, what's up, dude? Yeah, I just had 2 dumb deaths. Otherwise, I've felt... I don't know, I haven't been playing great, but I've been getting warmed up. Yeah, Katie, I hadn't really learned that was a thing you could do with every single weapon in the game until pretty recently myself. In Combat Evolved, any weapon you have, when you're reloading, just pull press LB anyway, and a phantom arm of yours will throw the grenade anyway. I think it's with any weapon. It's awesome. It's like, okay. I think it's with any weapon. I don't know if I just never thought to do it. Because why would you? Why would you throw a grenade when in your mind you're not able to? But I've watched so many videos about Halo at this point that I've... Oh shit, like I didn't know that was a thing. And then I had forgotten about it. And several days ago I just did it myself and I was like, oh yeah, that's right. That is a That's a glitch in CE. And it doesn't even seem to be like a thing you have to particularly time. You can just oh my god, it's so helpful. Welcome, Mole Man. Yeah, I'm glad you're here, dude. I was talking earlier. I'm gonna be. It looks like I'm going back to my former job 3-4 days a week, which is great. On top of, you know, DoorDash and the pepper powder. So I'm kind of happy about that. On the note of work. And it won't get in the way of, you know, everything I'm trying to do here. So hopefully that'll work out. And I can do that, and that'll be good for me. Hopefully work was good for you today, my friend. Alright. I really need to just consider how the flood work. And just remember, boom, black eye. They're opposing forces in a sense. Well, they can be, at least with the flood. The flood you want to stay away from. You need to get close to use black eye and stay alive. With boom skull, you have to stay away from grenades. And yet you need to use them. Pinata's on, so grenades. It's. I have opposing forces against each other here. With the flood. And the skulls I have on. How the flood work and the skulls I have on. I think I need to just not overthink it. Keep some space. Probably use the Magnum more. Try to just Magnum them and shotgun. Because the CE shotgun will work from a lot further distance than you think. Like, the CE shotgun will work from across the room. So, I need to do that and then steal melees for shield back, or just take them off of infection forms. Probably just keep shield off infection forms. I think that's probably the way to play it. One thing I wish that Halo Infinite had that would make Halo Infinite, like, perfect to me is if it had the flood. If Infinite had found a way to get the flood back in the game with the Banished, perfect. Because I loved the Banished. And how the Elites worked. They were like a more agile version of the CE Elites. To me, if you like Combat Evolved, you should love Infinite. In at least a couple ways. It's like modern. Some people have made the argument that CE doesn't even need to be remade because that's kind of what Infinite is. Like, Infinite already plays like a CE remake. And I thought about that and I was like, actually, yeah, that is what Infinite feels like. But story-wise, obviously it's continuation, it's Halo 6. So no, we do need a CE remake. But feeling-wise, yeah, no, it's so strange how human beings in general are adverse to change with things like video games, music, movies, right? And then at a certain point when they don't get change, they complain. And then things change in their franchise, whatever, and then they're upset about it. Like, almost no matter what. If you can name me a franchise or, like, musician that hasn't experienced this, that has a career or standing of, let's say, more than 15 years, especially more than 20, I'd love to hear it. Okay, so I need to remember too, I can just shoot one arm off and then they become astronomically easier to whack. Shoot two, but don't kill them, and then they become a punching bag. I really think Halo suffers from this within its fan base. More than maybe other things. I don't feel like Fallout has that problem with its fans as much. I definitely know that there's people who like certain Fallout games more than others. There's the fans, you know, some people love New Vegas. Some people, 3's the best, 4's the best. Like, but they're not. You don't find people in Fallout, at least that I know of, that are like the way Halo fans are. Like, motherfuck these two existing things within my beloved. Even though, like, in all reality, like, they've still played those two games and, like, would over and over and, like, dude. Like, it's weird, dude. Halo fans are really... Part of it is just, can be explained by passion. I need a health pack now. But part of it really is, like... What? Y'all literally hate what you love. Smile. Live a little. I find that a little bit funny too because, oh shit, I could use them all. A little bit funny because then I get, like, on my stream, people going like, damn, you're really playing Halo CE. I'm about to go to work. Damn, man's playing Halo Combat Evolved. Salute. As if somehow playing CE is abnormal or old. It's like, isn't that all you fuckers care about? You hate Infinite, and the truth is, no. Like, most people do play the new Halo game. Don't let Facebook groups or whatever try to. It's the old adage. Oh, how does the phrase go? Something are always the loudest. It's like the most unhappy are always the loudest. Oh, I'm screwed. I'm so screwed. I need shield. Right, this is where I have to drop, I think. The tiny part where I get a little confused on occasion. I have no grenades. Really? Okay. So that's working to a degree. Oh no, how did you? Alright. You're human, you're allowed to play it less than perfect. Look at this guy. That guy's being bizarre. Fuck. Seriously? It's like a... I missed something. Okay, hold on. It's right there. Okay. Boxes. It's not this one. Yeah, Katie, you picked up on the flood very, very, very quickly. I knew you would, because that's the kind of thing that, even though I hadn't seen you play many video games, I knew the kind of thing that you at least enjoyed, and had, having looked at some of your achievements, had beaten, and on some of them on hard difficulty. So I knew, I was like, okay, that is not going to overwhelm her if she can play the Covenant on Legendary. That's not gonna. Yeah, it was fun to watch you do your run on, as far as you did make it. You need to finish that, by the way. Deal with the flood, because I don't think you fully finished it. You still have to do the mall, which is where you really, man, the flood on the mall. But yeah, they are a really fun concept. That's what I don't. It's the one thing I don't like about this level, Mole Man. No matter how many times I've played it, it's one of those levels where sometimes I run it like perfectly, You know, like perfectly, and sometimes I get lost for like 5 to 10 minutes. You think the Sentinels? That's a good theory for the obvious. Black Eye. You can melee Sentinels. Hey, my man, what's up? Jacob. Let me show you what I got going here, dude. Shout out to Jacob. It's good to see you, dude. Halo Combat Evolved. Jacob. Right? A classic. Halo Combat Evolved, it's a classic. Everybody knows it. However, legendary difficulty, right? Not enough. 9 skulls. What are skulls? Skulls are difficulty modifiers, if you're not super familiar with Halo. Lasso, for example, is the ultimate in Halo. And Lasso stands for Legendary All Skulls On, which is usually 12 or 13, depending on the Halo game. I have Legendary with 9 skulls on. Here we have Anger Skull. Enemies fire their weapons faster and more frequently. They also throw more grenades. Black Eye. Your shields only recharge when you melee enemies. Boom Skull. All explosion radiuses are doubled. Famine. Weapons dropped by AI have half the ammo they normally would. That includes the Marines when they die. It includes some of the other weapons on racks and stuff too. It's worse in Halo 2, but yeah, it sucks. Famine's ouch. Famine's a big ouch. Fog. No radar. Motion trackers disabled. Grunt birthday party. Grunt headshots lead to confetti and hooray. That's just for fun. Malfunction. One part of my HUD is disabled randomly at any time. Could be my ability to see my shield. Could be my ability to see my aimer. Could be my ability to see my health. Could be my ability to see my ammo count. Could be the ability to see my grenade count. And then Pinata. Punching, this is kind of for fun too. Punching enemies, like when I go to get my shield back, melee, makes them drop a grenade. For my pleasure. Tough Luck Skull. Enemies always go berserk. They always dive out of the way, and they never flee. They also throw a lot more grenades. Double Angry. Yeah. Yeah. Legendary. 9 skulls. And we have made it to 343 Guilty Spark. We are over halfway. I just completed a couple days, well, I guess about a week ago. A little less now. Halo 2 Legendary 6 Skulls. I'm glad to see you back up in here. I've been getting serious with it, my friend. No, I'm not. Hey, man. I'm not just doing Legendary anymore. Earned. That lazy and crazy. I got an awesome plaque coming too. 17 pounds of the Legendary symbol. It's gonna go right on the wall. There. I think that's where I'm gonna put it. So you have it in view. Or maybe even on my door. Get out of here! Thank you. Right now I cannot see my health bar. That's what Malfunction has decided to do. No. Give me shield. He has no arms, he can't hurt me. He has no arms, he can't hurt me. Oh, we're almost out of here, and then we have the fun part. Woods. Overshield. That's so funny, I didn't... Or do we have one more level? That's awesome, dude. Oh shit! Hold on. The finals. No, I haven't. What kind of game is that? Non-stop the finals. I haven't. Any of you boys heard of that? Shit. There's an OV here somewhere. I know it. There it is. I need to take that with me. Oh, it's just called The Finals. I got you. Why have I not heard of that? Like, as much as I, like, play Halo, like, I'm pretty hip to... Huh. What genre is that? Let me look it up. Oh shit, I see. It's a free-to-play first-person shooter. Is it... Okay. PlayStation 5, Xbox... Okay. Ah, it uses Unreal Engine 5. Funny enough, Halo moved to Unreal Engine 5. For the first time ever from its original Slipspace engine. So, when I was just looking it up, I just saw that. Maybe. Think of that, which a lot of Halo folks are excited to see. Yeah, that looks... I don't know how I haven't heard of that. Does it have a campaign? What's up, Jackal? Like a single player? Ooh, getting across here is a pill. What's up, Jack? This guy, bro. Oh, look at that stick. Look at that stick. Oh! Oh, I made it! I made it! I did the... Oh! I've done that, like... That's only, like, the second time in my life I've ever done that. That's, like, the second time in my life I've ever done that. Holy shit. Oh my god. What? Bro. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. Azzy. Mole Man. Holy sh... Gentlemen, let me get a salute for that. If you appreciate Halo, let me get a like for that one. That was... I can't believe I can't believe that shit. I think I've only done that once in my life otherwise. I've done it before. I have done it before. Double jumping the light bridge, you have to time it almost exact, and it's a goofy timing. Here. Can you... What? Just one of them will eat you. Fuck. What the fuck? Here. Fuck. I am meleeing you. This is weird. They will not let me whack them. It's like refusing. Okay. One second, homie. Okay. Highly suggest looking at it. I've actually uploaded some gameplay of myself on my channel. Oh, that's dope. Okay, so it's a death match and then team play. Yeah, I see. Oh yeah, dude, it looks awesome. Yeah, I'm getting a PC here in the next like couple months. I'm gonna be moving over to gaming and streaming on that, although I'm still gonna be a controller person. Because I'm old and lame. Yeah, it looks cool. I don't know how I haven't heard of this, man. I don't know how I haven't heard of that. That's weird. I was just looking at screenshots of it. Yeah, I see that in the screenshots. Like, it's the Unreal Engine is so good for that. Like, it's perfect for that. I think that's why it's a good choice for Halo as well. The finals looks like it has a lot of moving parts. A lot of polygons that are moving. Versus like Call of Duty, which is a lot more standstill. What the funk? Let me back away. Well, that works. This is just goofy. Man, fuck. Really? Oh my god. Since when? It's the weirdest playthrough I've ever had of this level. How? He's like 15 feet away. Oh my gosh. Oh. Wow. Okay, I have to... This is what scares me about the Flood with Black Eye. Like, how am I gonna melee these fucking guys? In certain situations. The little ones, that's one thing. But, like, they're so with anger on, bro? Like, with Anger Skull and Tough Luck? Oh my god. I mean, hey, I've made it this far. But the flood... Okay, I gotta think about this differently. I gotta go for arms. Ah, I knew he was coming in. I need to wait. Let's go Magnum. One of you just gotta get it. How, dude? How is it? That's crazy. Okay. I've got to find a way to get shield. Fuck. Unbelievable. What? I was like 8 feet away. Yeah, Halo C does weird things for Valen ain't lying. Dude. Yeah, these flood parts are in the game. This is... Okay. Okay. You guys just go away. Why won't you... I don't understand why it won't melee the thing. Hey, Levi, what's going on? I've been pretty good, man. Been dealing with the flood here. 9 Skull. And kicking a lot of ass, but this particular corner is chewing on me. Alright, I gotta just find a movement. I gotta find somewhere I can get to. Curl him in. Get shield. Oh my god. He was sitting right there. How you been, Levi? Been a while. It's good to see you. Where did you go, Baloney? feel like... Thank you. It's mean. Yeah, I relate to that. I've at least had a good last, 24 hours, and I think I've got to get back to more regular work here soon, so I think that'll be good, but life's a trip, man. Sure has been around here. I've been keeping up with the channel though. I took a break for a few weeks and then really got back at it, grinding. Did Halo 2 Legendary 6 Skulls. That I was quite proud of, and then here we are here. I did some Deathless challenges, Iron, Legendary, since then as well. I've stepped up the skill level. At least I sure believe. Started streaming in January. You're one of the first people that really knew their Halo that started watching me and was up in the chat. I remember I was playing the Maw. I believe it was the beginning of the Maw. On regular Legendary. I think that's correct. Aye! Can't see my shield. Thank you, Malfunction Skull. Alright. I know it's mostly down. That I can just tell you, I think I got it back. Hey, shout out to Bryce on the thumbnail. The chirp with the shotgun thumbnail is great. Shout out to Bryce on the thumbnail. Here we go. We're getting here, boys. Whoa, what the fuck? Has anyone ever seen a grenade deflected that way? Because I haven't. Oh no. No nades for when I cross. Except for over there. Ah, shit. Shiza. Well, I didn't really mean to fall down here, but oh, come on, you have to give me at least a frag or something. Come on, give me. Oh, that famine skull is hurting. Everybody watching, I appreciate you. Consider giving this video a like. It goes a long way. I cannot say this has been my best run. Hey, it's 9 skulls. Sometimes you gotta just problem solve. Actually, this worked out really well here. I don't have grenades to aid the door opening, so better let them just come out and pick them off. Ooh boy, I'm in trouble now. I'm just gonna have to get... shield back on the other end here. I think there's one health pack. Oh my god. God. Meleeing Flood is in CE is just like I don't want to do it. I just don't want to do it. Alright, Magnum, shotgun, 4 plas, 2 frag. Let's get the funk out of here and for the escape.
This is Echo 419. Chief, is that you? I lost your signal when you disappeared inside the structure. What's going
You know
on
it.
down there? I'm tracking movement all over the place.
Alright, boys.
Cavalry?
Here we go. Man, Levi, it's great to see you up in here, man. Been a minute. Yeah, so the skulls we got on Anger Skull, Black Eye, Boom, Famine, Fog, Grunt Birthday, Malfunction, Pinata, Tough Luck. And obviously, Legendary. I'm going to go run to the restroom real quick before I do this section, and then we're going to end this level, then we're headed to the library. And that's where I'm really going to suffer. Right back. Alright, I'm back.
Sir, thank God you're here. We've been lost out here for hours. How can we lost?
Oh, they're definitely tough. They play off of one another too. Like good, bad. There's good you can find in some of the harder ones. Like you have to. I was talking about this earlier in the stream. There's benefit, believe it or not, in some of the hardship. You just have to know how to play it. Some of them there really isn't. Like Blind Skull, it's just harder, right? But sometimes there's things you can do that benefit you. Like, say, take Catch Skull, for example. They throw more nades. Well, that super sucks. It's the worst in Halo 3 because they're like 90-mile-an-hour fastballs. But if they're throwing more nades, they're not shooting at you, which is good. So if you time it and weave in them and have Black Eye on, you can get your shields back really good. And there are certain things you can do with anger like that. Get them to stop for a second, go up, Black Eye. But you have to be really careful with anger because they shoot so fast that you drop quick. Yeah, Katie, it's the picture. My my camera isn't in the left corner because I want people to be able to see my ammo and grenade count. And this is the size I usually run with, 1383. When I play CE, the ammo and grenade counter is in that left corner. And so for CE specifically, I move it to this spot. If it was Halo 2, I would put it in the top left. Same with several of the other games, because that stuff is in a different place. But in CE, you gotta drop it down. However, I would agree with you. Probably 1400 PX would be good instead of 1383. I just made it a little bit smaller. I think when it's moved down and in the middle of the screen, it just looks bigger. Let me see what it looks like here. Yeah, no, when I was talking about that, like, why did no one tell me? That was when I had it, like, covering, like, half the screen, and I had it at, like, 1800 PX. No, if you look here, like, when I unpause the game, see ammo?
These things, they ambush us. We gotta get out of here.
If it was the
There's a
Deuce
large
or
tower a
whatever,
few hundred
that
meters
wouldn't
from
be
your current
necessary.
position. Find a way above the fog and foliage canopy, and
And
I
I'd
can move in and pick you up.
Scrunch it right up there, and it creates for the best view. But because it's Combat Evolved, if someone's watching me, you kind of want them to be able to see my situation. That's the reason I do that. But I will admit, I had that same perception. When you move it down, for some reason it does look bigger. It does. I totally agree with that. It looks, I don't know why that is. Like, why the brain does that. But I use size 1383. That's what it was on. I scaled it down, figured to 1400. It's when I have it at like 800. And it's like half the screen, no one tells me. Like, I usually have it at a really big size when I open the stream and just talking. Sometimes I forget to... I made it slightly smaller. Because you're right, when it's moved down, for some reason it has that effect, and it doesn't need to be. I think it looks better here. I didn't make it much smaller, but just a hair. I think it looks better this way. Katie, you just want to see less of me. You want me shoved in a corner. You want to see less of me. So you're like, oh, whatever. No, I appreciate you. No, I'm kidding you. Can I please have a... If I don't have a shotgun. Okay. Now the melee is necessary. Now the melee is necessary. Got you beat, Will Smith. Now the melee is necessary. Okay, gotta take him. No. Fuck, that's such bullshit! I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Oh, don't shoot the Marine. Don't. Marine. The Marine.
That's what I'm talking about, oh yeah!
It's what I'm talking about, oh yeah. You keep lever? No. Here. Hey, say sewer slide. You're on my YouTube channel. You can say that word on YouTube. It's so weird to me that like some channels seem to have trouble with saying that word, and many don't. It seems to be a bigger problem for live videos, like live streaming, than it is if you make videos. You can say the sewer slide word. If you're on live, like, you best can say it. At least that's the understanding. Bryce and I used to make content, like recorded stuff. We never worried about it at all. And then live, it was like, oh. Same with showing pews. Video that you upload, no problem. Live, dude, if they will boom instantly. I lost one of my lives and got a temporary suspension for that. I just didn't know. There's different rules for YouTube Live and like posting videos. Which, the more I thought about it, kind of makes sense. I get what they worry about. Some of it kind of doesn't make sense. Some does, some doesn't. As is life. As is Azzy. Kind of does make sense, kind of doesn't. He's here, he's there, every fucking where. He's Azzy. Kind of like that. He's here, he's there. He's every fucking where. He's Azzy. He's Azzy. I think Azzy's mom would probably like me more than him. I'm not certain of this, but I'd be a better. Like, I'm sure she loves her son and shit, but... I just think she'd meet me and she'd be like, I prefer Tori. She'd be like, I appreciate my son's work ethic and ability to drink Svedka, but... And, like, goats are cool, I guess, but... I'd rather chirp chirp. And maybe even toot toot. I don't know. Is her name Rachel? I feel like she's probably a Rachel. As he's like, yes. You got it. First try. Watch, I did. This is what happens when you become part of the tribe. Oh, the sentinels. Why'd you? Here's my part, small man. Oh, I had shield, then I didn't, then I did, then I didn't. I think, Mole Man, I'm frankly gonna try and avoid them. Like, God honest, I'm gonna avoid and pick. Boom Skull's your friend. Oh, not these Senties. These Senties are my friend. Holy shit. I got way ahead of myself. Oh my god. I let Mole Man get into my head. Holy shit. Ah, there we go.
Greetings. I am the monitor of Installation 04. I am
Well, I'm not.
Guilty sparklers.
I'm dead tired and
Someone has released the flood. My
half
job
sober.
is to prevent it from leaving this installation. But I require your
Join me,
assistance.
Levi.
Come, this way.
We need to have a
Chief, I
4-player
lost your signal.
co-op.
Where'd you go? Chief!
I know Katie would be down. I bet Mole Man would be down. That's 3. On the right day, I'm sure Azzy would be down. On the right day, I'm sure Lex would be down. Yeah, that was a ridiculous play of that. It was like, shit, 30 deaths. I mean, it wasn't shit, but... Yeah, it was, I mean, with 9 skulls, dude, and getting lost, like, that wasn't... It wasn't god-awful, but... 329 and 30. Now, the library. Everybody give me a little bit of a break here. I'm tired, and it's the library. It's gonna be freaking hard. My fan remote. It is a hot one, I gotta tell you. I'm just gonna go crank the AC. There it is. Oh my god, how did it end up behind my bed? Katie, what did we do? I'll be right back, folks. All right. Do. Hazzy, what are you talking about? No. It's the fluid ounces, my boy. I appreciate that. Alright, let's get it. The library. This is where I get terrified. There's no way around it. It's just too warm out to have a window open and feel refreshed. When it's like 85, it just doesn't feel any good. I think I turned on that fan. There we go. Yeah, it's, I'd have to check, but it's definitely... It was close to 90 today. It's humid, though. Yeah, I don't miss the hot part of living in Southwest Florida.
We must collect the index before we can activate the installation. I am a genius.
Yep. Sounds like where I used to live. Yeah, I lived in Southwest Florida for 4 years. And, damn. I worked delivery there, too, so I was outside a lot. And that was one of the jobs I had, too, in delivery. Delivery required you wear black pants. Who does that in Southwest Florida? Like, why? Why? Like, I remember when I lived there, visiting up here, 80 something, and the weather here, even when people thought it was humid. I grew up here. It's amazing. It felt like nothing. Like, it's amazing what you get acclimatized to. But if you came here, Azzy, during the winter, you would literally die. You wouldn't make it. You just wouldn't make it. What state are you in? You wouldn't make it here in the winter. During the brutal part of our winter, you don't know nothing about that. Wait, Katie, wait for him to say that he knows. Wait for him to say that he knows. He's gonna say that he knows what cold's all about. Watch, Katie. Watch. What state is that? There's 50 of them. Nobody's gonna find you. Yeah, I got as used to it as a Minnesota boy could, which was quite a bit, but I never got quite as used to it as my father did. And I think that's because my father is from Maryland originally, and Maryland is very hot and humid, so I did get acclimatized to it a lot, but not quite as much as him. You're on the East Coast. I love how Azzy's a secret. He's the GOAT. Oh my god. Look at this. This is instantaneously like what to even do other than just leave them alone. Like there is nothing for me here other than get away from me. Like yeah. Oh dude, what did I do? Oh my gosh. No idea. Is there any way I can get my shield? They're walking bombs. Yeah, there's gotta be some way one can get creative. I want that shoddy. No, I got it too. Meleeing them is a nightmare. Alright, Azzy, this is where you're the pro. Sure as hell ain't me. Not with these skulls. shotgun guy. I had to get out in front. And wow. Turn and twist. Nope. Fuck. I'm gonna have to freeze there. Oh no. No. Dude. The climber is not really hard. So there is another one with a shotgun right there. I will give you a lot of it is movement memorization, but I would argue that is very hard. It's like where they are, staying ahead, or your order of operations is hard. Like, they're so cool, too. Oh, my lord. Shit. I think. Yeah, I'll go with keep moving strategy then. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to afford to stop with Black Eye. Like, I think it's gonna be a keep, move, or die type run. Yeah. It's incredibly mocking. Cheating it? In what way? I don't know many of the skips in this level. That's the problem. I don't know how to... Jesus Christ, dude. They're everywhere. If I could get up there, I'm fucking gone. I'm stuck. Oh, cheesing it. Well, in what sense? I've never really understood that fucking term, to be honest with you. You fucking win or you lose, one way or another. If he ever has the definition of that shit, it always pisses me off. So give me one. Oh my god, look at that. It's like a 9-piece. Ah.
Oh, how would you?
Maybe I can run. Can I run just completely bolt it? Let me see. Not that time. That's insane. It's insane. It's got to be. I wonder. Ah, he just. The problem is. Between Black Eye, Boom, and the popcorns. It's making it very hard to get past them. Like, stop shooting me. Them, I don't know how to run past them. Those are the two guys I can't seem to. And then those guys blow up if I jump over that. I feel like, oh my god, dude, what was I thinking? I think the only time I've ever doubted myself. Nope, they're gonna blow up. Yep. I don't know. Yeah, with Boom, I don't know. I don't know. Put me in a bad mood. I blame you. I guess I could just stay back and not really though, because they're just gonna blow me up. Try it this way. I mean, it may stay alive longer. See if I can sweat them out. This might be what Katie would try. Come on, trip. I have no aimer. I have no ammo. Somebody want to let me get that shotgun? Well, that's one little corridor down. Get this. Okay. Oh. What? How, man? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. checkpoint. Oh boy. I'm gonna play it like a poontang. That's how I'm gonna do it. That's my version of cheesing it. Play it like a poontang. I'll give you one of the little ones. Nah! I already got one check. Damn it. Here, I'm thinking I'm smart. Ah! Don't give up on me, y'all! Ooh, look at this. This is rich. Oh, that's rich. Oh, he hates. God, them CE infection forms are quite capable of killing you. Oh my gosh. Yes! Oh! Well, I did get a check there. Oh, holy shit. We're gonna get there. I always do. Give me 2 seconds, people. This level's gonna really take it out of me. Alright, now that it's like back into the 70s, not 80s in this room. I swear you have this many electronics, it's just gonna get hot. I'm kind of wondering when I get a tower, what's gonna be the best way to deal with that heat. Because that's gonna be a whole nother... I honestly might invest in part of that computer just to be extra fan. Like, just for my pleasure. Like, even though it probably won't be a particularly hot PC, invest in it being particularly cool just for his pleasure. Why you gotta do all that, dude? No, the little guys. Yay, free shield. Oh. Laying by like 5 grenades, I'm just done. I need to just shooty shoot.
Never.
Shut up. God. Oh, this part is horrible. Just circles on these zones. Oh, I had all but 2.
The energy field box contains the index.
I'm gonna have to clean these ones.
The energy field box contains the index. Remember, we must keep
Let me see if I can run past them.
the energy field box contains the index.
Ah!
The energy field box contains the index.
Jesus.
The energy field box contains the index.
This is...
The energy field box contains the index.
Really?
The energy field box contains the index.
Oh, thank you, baby. Ah. So obnoxious. Look at all the grenades. Alright, well, let's use them to our advantage then. How? Dude, I was fucking right. Oh no. I get a grenade from each one of them. No, why do they have to be, like, literally yeet cannons? Boy, it's tedious is kind of the word, to be honest. Oi. Someone's gotta have where's pistol ammo? No! Oh, that's horseshit. I gotta just take this. Oh man. Now I gotta figure out this section. Yeah. This level might take sections, man. Oh, I got lucky. I'm gonna have to keep up being very well timed with that.
The security doors are sealed automatically. I will access the override to open them.
Holy buckets. Hey. We're moving. We're grooving.
Please follow closely. This portal is the first of 10.
I want to get fucking ammo, man. You're insane. This is a first of 10. There's no health, Halo.
Hosling, you brought such ineffective weapons to combat the flood, despite the containment protocols.
Thanks, dude. Okay. I know this is the wrong way, I just couldn't help but look and see if that's horrible. This was a bad move. This was bad move. Golly. You try to move 5 feet.
Puzzling. You brought such ineffective weapons to combat the flood. Containment protocol.
Just trying to get around a corner is like
Puzzling. You brought
you're
such
committing a
effective
dastardly
weapons to combat
deed.
the flood, despite the containment protocol.
Oh, how dare I go around this? Okay.
The flood must not escape the
Oh
inspection.
my lord. Well, there's the CE reaction where sometimes when you shoot an explosive, it shoot when an explosive goes off and kills you. Was that 8? Something like that.
Puzzling. You brought such ineffective weapons to combat the flood, despite the containment protocol.
That's just. How? See, like there, I'm too far away. That shouldn't kill me.
Puzzling. You brought such ineffective weapons to combat the flood, despite the containment protocol.
Like, holy shit. How did Jermaine do this deathless? Even on Legendary. I know there's like places you can kind of skip a little bit, but
Puzzling. You brought such ineffective weapons to combat the
let me
flood,
try to go in
despite
here.
the containment protocol.
Oh my. That's Jesus.
Puzzling.
Is
You
there
brought such ineffective weapons to combat the flood, despite
okay?
the
It
containment
seems
protocol.
like as advantageous as I know these work quite a bit. Alright. Do we have a health pack? Anybody want to give me a health pack, please? CE Legendary 9 Skulls. The library.
The flood must not
Oh
escape
no,
the
no, 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 no.
We've so far.
That's horrible. I'm gonna have to be ready for that corner. Katie, I appreciate you saying that because
Puzzling. You brought
well,
such ineffective
I'll just say
weapons
I
to combat
appreciate
the
that.
flood, despite the containment protocol.
A lot. Can't go up there. Trigger.
Puzzling. You brought such ineffective weapons to combat the flood, despite
Trigger.
the containment protocol.
Good. Right here. Stop, stop, stop. down. It just won't. Oh, keeping my cool in this is very hard. Here. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. There. Now we're full. Okay, right around this corner. I have 10 shotgun rounds this time. Okay. No, why? I don't even understand all this. There's all those grenades there. Holy shit. Maybe that's what did it? God, fighting these guys sucks. With 9 skulls. That is obnoxious. That is insanely... Okay, here we go. Our first big corner. Thank you, Katie. I appreciate it. Mm. 25 minutes. I would love to see somebody do the library in 25 minutes on Legendary with 9 skulls. I'll put this bounty out there. If somebody can do this on Legendary with 9 skulls, I will pay you $20. Send me the video. $20. Now, you have to do it and subscribe to All Wrongs Reserved. Shout out All Wrongs Reserved in your playthrough of it. And send it to me. You can send it to the Discord, whatever, but do it in part-time with these 9 skulls. Shout out All Wrongs Reserved, and I will anger, black eye, boom, famine, fog, grunt birthday party, malfunction, pinata, tough luck. And you got it. Katie says I got this. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I am moving. I feel like I'm kind of getting the concept of how I'm gonna have to do this. But speaking of another skull, foreign, it feels, God, just when I feel like I know this level. If I put it on regular legendary right now, oh my God, I'd be over halfway, if not towards the end of the level. Like, anytime you, like, I remember when I did it with 6 skulls, that was something else. But now with Black Eye, oh man. And then Famine, like not having the ammo. There's Boom, which works against me. It can work for me if I just punch things. I can use nades, but it's so hard to stay away from them. You're gonna have to use cut corners. The nice thing is in CE, explosions don't travel around corners, no matter how close you are. So in theory, like that's what I need to do. I need to use grenades and just use hard cement as cover. I think that remains true in the anniversary. Ooh, ton of them.
You can see how the body's been transformed.
See, this part, I'm just, like, mortified of. I think I'm gonna have to do it differently than I did before. Yep, I'm gonna have to. There's no way I'll be able to do it the way I used to. Yep. This is gonna be all about grenades.
Unnecessary. We have much more important business here.
Shit. Oh, see the phantom explosions, man.
You can see how the body's been transformed.
Such bull. Oh, they ate my head. Only takes one. CE.
You can see how the body's been transformed.
Trying to just keep my shield as long as I can. Jesus. Thank you. No! Dude, how many did I kill there, do you think? Like, Noble. Katie, how many in that first part? Like 25 or 30? Like, okay, here. Let's see if we can figure out. Just in this portion. I need melee. Ah. Jesus.
You can see how the body is transformed by the genetic
Yeah. Behind.
You can see how the body is transformed by the genetic restructuring.
Shit. That guy comes up behind me from somewhere, and I don't know where he's coming from.
You can see how the body is
It's kind of driving me crazy. Where is it's that one guy I cannot figure whereabouts. I'm going back. Oh my god. Oh, come on, give me a whack. Hey, Oscar. Oh my gosh. Shit. Oh my gosh. Katie, this is definitely your wheelhouse here. Look at the amount of nades. The melee, though. I know that factually they have to stop at some point. I think with skulls even they have to. No. That's killing like the whole Flood army. Hold on. Okay. I think I've got it thinned out enough now. What? Oh, who? such a goof spot for them to be in. I should have went back. That is partially on me. No, not that. I stayed too long. Alright, come on, Corey, be smarter. Didn't mean to stick him. Let's do this. Really? Golly. Oh no. Oh no, too many. It's almost like if I stay, I can handle them, but they just kind of don't stop. And if I go, my chances are just whatever they are. Because like the boom skull is, I remember this about playing it with 6 skulls on, and I had boom. It ends up, it's awesome, but it kind of sucks on the library. It's like, you know, just regular grenades would be fine. That'd be enough. Famine is also giving me an ass kicking here. I just don't have ammo. It's a unique challenge. Like that's what I go for. I want right on the cusp of what I can handle. What I can and can't handle. Oh, come on, that was poetry. Here we go, is this it? Yep. A little short. If that was executed correctly, one would get. Get over here. I'm wondering what's the best melee for these guys. It seems like the punch. Yeah. I can time that really easily. Okay, here's the Obi. You know, I might need to concede to using the plasma pistol a good bit here. Give him some good burns. I need to preserve this over.
We must continue. This way, please.
Oh, shit. You know, maybe for the little popcorn boys, instead of like when I just have to deal with them. Maybe that's the time to drop my Magnum or whatever and just grab a plasma pistol just to save it.
Perhaps you will have time to see them later.
save that ammo. That might make some sense. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Whoa, I got boxed in. Holy crap. You guys is bombs. Come here! Fuck you! Damn it! The infection forms are like a viable threat in Siege. Like versus Halo 3, like you can get eaten by them if you're low enough and free enough attached to you. Man, in CE, they're actually dangerous. On Legendary, and if you put skulls into it, oh my god. But yeah, the CE infection form. These little shits. Oh. Oh, you almost took me out. Oh, see, that's so scary there. When you're on one red and your shield's down, a couple of them get... Normally, you don't even think about it, like Halo 3 or the Deuce even. In CE, they will do it. With 343 and live right here, I'm learning that quickly. I already know that from regular Legendary. And regular Legendary is still a menace. But boy, having low health all the time, actually having to worry about it. See who fucking knows. Oh, really? That's a little far back, in my opinion. Oh no, that was right. Ooh, I thought I could get around them. Let me try that.
Please control your temper.
Oh man. I feel like I'm having to kill everything, man. Like that straight up is how it feels. I'm doing some tried and true, I'm doing a little bit different, and they're making me earn it, dude. Ugh. Frustration on high. Oops. Okay, come here. Oh, I fell in the earth. Speak of that frustration. Glass is broken. Okay. Right under your crotch, son. Yeah. Alright. See if we can't pull a run together here. It's so ugly that I'm on the bottom of your foot. Just parasiting away. Here. Give me that. Give me that. I've got to get through here somehow. Before it gets too low. See how? With no shield, how can I get through there? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I gotta kill enough of these guys. And, oh, maybe this is the way? Okay. And then I'm gonna have to shoot something there. Oh boy. Alright, so I have to use one grenade. He just lays as soon as I jump up there. Here we go. Let me do myself a favor. Look at this big tent. Oh! Look at that! Oh, that's something. Alright, I'm figuring it out. That is a sandwich. That is something else right there. I gotta get more infection forms. Oh no. I'm screwed. Like, I need the grenades. Huh. Oh, you shitheads. How am I gonna do this? There it is. That is so many enemies. I have to at least get to the elevator. Okay. It's not giving me that. Try this differently. This is knuckin' futz. Where did all that come from? That quick, huh? Where? Fuck. I'm not even gonna freaking fight you guys. Okay, that is the way to do it, though. I figured it out. I did figure it out. Jesus Christ. Smack him, dude. Christ. I'm not even gonna fight him. That is kind of ridiculous, but... I gotta get a couple grenades and then just run up that wall. I think I need to shoot instead. I think grenades are blowing them all over the place. Need to push them that way. Push them that way.
Supplement your combat systems.
There we go. That made sense.
Your current model movement scan, which is insuited for these combat purposes.
Yes. Oh, 11 whole rounds. Get the funk away from me. Alright. I am going to get up to this next level and then save it there. I am running on like 5 hours of sleep after being up like 26 hours the day before. And we did get 343 done, so... Level 1 complete. Level 1 complete. Oh. Yeah, wait, it gets worse. Oh, don't I know it. Now, I'll come back with fresh eyes, and we will finish off the library. This is, I think one of the words, I can't remember which word he used. If it was tedious, or, if it was something with an M, I think it was tedious, something like that they used to describe it, but it was accurate. I remember that. He said it's not hard, it's tedious. Yeah, I've played it quite a bit. It's skulls start to make it groovy. Oh, does Corey get health? Oh, oh, oh. All right, we will save it here. It's been a great little stream tonight. I hope everybody's enjoyed it to some degree. I've been running on fumes, so tried to put on a little something tonight. We will finish. We got 343 done. and part of the library. We will slam the library and then dive into 2 Betrayals, hopefully. But get the library done and then 2 Betrayals, and then I think we'll have one stream that is Keys and the Maw finish. Probably over the weekend. On like Friday or Saturday. That'll be like a Friday, Saturday stream. So we'll finish the library and 2 Betrayals up into the weekend, and then I think like Saturday or something, or Sunday, we'll do a double header here. But yeah, if you enjoyed any of this, feel free to hit that like button, subscribe if you enjoy the channel at all, and until next time, Chirp, out.